And now, your mama knows.
Oh, damn, look at that. This is kind of perfect.
What?
I don't have to move the camera.
Oh,
It's kind of like perfect order.
it's good stuff.
All right, let me check the sound.
Welcome to the Cindy and Anthony Show.
Oh, I don't think you're having the sound. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Oh. Wow. I didn't even press on it. It was just playing, but I wasn't on it. Okay.
So we had sound.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, so what's going on? What's going on? Michael's in the building. He said, hi, Anthony and Sandy. I call you cowboy and cowgirl, and Proto's in the building. Yo, Proto, you've been on a lot of streams lately, man, and it's been pretty cool. Proto said, I see it's time for another episode of Sandy and Plant Show. You know what? I was just trying to be nice, Proto. Nikki said, hey, hey. And Mike said, hi, Nikki. So what's going on, guys? We are in the building. Hide your wife, women, and children. It's another Thursday night. A lot's going on in the world. So it's a lot to talk about. So first things first, guys, what the hell is going on in the world? So let me think if this is the first time I heard this happen. So the president of Haiti was assassinated. Was I alive when another president was assassinated?
I don't know.
Yo, that was like, that's crazy. Like, you always hear there was a hit out on the president, or even when Princess Diana died, but she was driving in a car crash. But literally, the gunman broke into the president's house and shot him and killed him. Like,
Listen, Proto said, fine, I'm sorry, LOL. You can be not Plant for now. And Frank said, hello. Nikki said his wife was shot too.
that's pretty crazy.
Did you hear about the racist guy in Mount Laurel?
Yeah, I heard about that too. What happened though? I just heard like, they had people come over and stuff, and he got in trouble, and they could only fine him up to $500 for each time. So it could take.
He's always been a racist, right? And
Okay.
starting trouble around his complex or wherever he lives in Mount Laurel.
Okay.
It's like a complex section, right? Like it's like houses, but it's a complex.
Mm-hmm.
So like any neighbors that are not white, he always like was just kind of racist, said racist slurs or had problems with them. As soon as they did something he didn't like, he was in their face, blah blah blah. So there were several occasions where things have happened with him with people in that building or around that area. And this time, the guy that called the cops on him, whatever, somebody recorded the whole thing, and he actually told people because he knew the person was recording. He said, "If anybody got a problem, I live at blah 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 blah."
Oh.
They put out this video where he stated his address, and everybody pulled up. He had over 100 people protesting in front of his house.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the cops came and arrested him. But like you said, they could only hold him for however long and then do the fine thing.
Right.
So, but now people posted this video all over the place, and they're trying to get him kicked out of this complex. And all this
stuff. So I heard the part on the news. They said they can't kick him out. It's a long process. Yeah. They would have to use. He would have to be fined so many times. There's only $500 each time. Yep. Yes, that has to be for an individual thing. And they said they just hope they had some of the people on the radio from living in the complex, and one lady just said, "We hope he just moves out."
Nikki said, "I can't really hear Sandy." I mean, it looks like the audio is working.
Yeah, but I think I know what the issue is. I was messing with this thing trying to fix it because it just picks up when I'm literally, they could hear you screaming and cursing at Sierra on the phone when I was on the thing. So I'm like,
I wasn't cursing.
Anyway,
you just assume I'm always cursing.
I mean, I could hear you.
I wasn't cursing.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you feel you was doing in the heat of the moment, but anyway. So yeah, so I was playing the game with him, but I had my thing listening to his audio, and I could hear you so clear in the background. Like, man, this. So right now, like that's pretty much what we want, is so everybody can hear you so good. But I got to figure out. Apparently, this thing's supposed to have, or the thing I use is supposed to have noise canceling. So I need to figure it out because we're in the same room, and it's not good for people on the internet to hear our personal conversations in the background, right? They should only really hear me. So I don't know if maybe I just need to buy another, spend expensive money. Like I know people spend a lot of money on microphones, which I don't want to do. But I mean, sharing the same room with somebody, I mean, you're bound to be on the phone at some point, and I'm bound to be streaming at the same time. So, but anyway, yeah, that's what happened. I turned that thing on to see if it'll work, but I think what it's doing is trying to cancel your voice because my voice is louder, but it's so it's really just lowering you.
Right.
But talk now.
Hello.
Yeah, so see it moves up a little more. You're just I don't know. No, you're female. Anyways, but yeah. Anyway, guys.
You're
So
just loud.
yeah, so well we're on the show, so you might want to be louder. But I turned that thing off, so it should be better. Anyways, but yeah, so that's crazy, crazy stuff going on in the world with that guy and Mount Laurel, so that's close.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know,
Burlington County.
that's pretty crazy. It's not far from us at all. Um, and that's crazy. I didn't know that part. He said his address and everything.
Yep.
My man's bold.
I watched the video
Oh,
where
really?
he was arguing with the dude, and then the cop showed up, and the person recording it, he pretty much turned around to the camera and was like, and if anybody has a problem, they could come see me at blah, blah, blah.
Well, what did he say that was racist?
He was calling him a monkey and
So what? Do you
N-word.
even know what happened? Like, what happened? He got in an argument with somebody? Like, what?
I don't know what stemmed from it. He just showed up at this dude's house. I guess maybe something that the dude did that he didn't like or whatever. Showed up at the dude's house and was just yelling and screaming.
So he went to his neighbor's house.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what caused it.
That's pretty crazy in itself.
Yeah. And supposedly he's just always been an issue with that stuff, so that's why people are like, they're just gonna find him and let him out. I mean, what they want to do. You know, there's laws to everything. So it sucks, but that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing they could do is hope that he move out on his own.
Mm-hmm.
But not for nothing.
But then if he moves out, tries to move somewhere else, now his name is out there. You'll have a hard time if he tries to move to a different complex.
I don't think so. I mean, unless they got a picture of him and his name up.
I mean, they did put a picture of him.
Yeah, but you think every complex is just going to be aware if this guy tries to move in. That just sounds silly. It's not like he's a sex offender or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
He might have more issues staying there. He'd probably be better off if he did move, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest. Because I would be afraid to still stay there and know people know my address. You had, 100 people show up, just 3 people might show up one random day.
Listen, you might get jumped walking out your house.
For real. Get shot.
Proto said, Anthony, I sent you the info on the debate thing on Stadia. DMs for after a while when the episode is done. Let me know.
All right, man. I'm sorry. I know you said it. Yeah, I know you mentioned it, and in a stream. Hold up, where'd you send it at? Because I don't see nothing in my. Is it on Discord or Twitter? Let me look at Twitter. Nope, I have no clue where you sent it to me at.
Nikki said, I can hear Anthony loud and clear, just not Sandy.
I mean, I changed the thing, so.
Can you hear me on your YouTube?
Let's see. Nikki always be having some issues too. I don't know. I have no clue where you sent it to me. Let's see.
Nikki said, I can hear Anthony loud and clear, just not Sandy. Yeah, it's coming up clear.
Really
all right.
I changed the thing, so. You just. Let's see. Nikki always be having some issues too. Yeah, it's pretty loud, Nikki. We're listening to it, and I'm pretty sure you're probably even going to hear you in.
Proto said it's on Stadia messages, but I can move it to Discord if you like.
Oh, Stadia messages. That's weird. When did you ever start rating me there?
You know what? I got a poll. You want the audience to decide if I should say yes to Sierra asking for a no.
Listen, yeah, let's tell the whole story, because I would love to hear what the audience have to say.
Do it.
I mean, you know more than me. Just tell up until the part where I came involved. That's all.
All right, guys. So our daughter's friend came over, and she's friends with both of them. And
All right, let me tell the story because now what the kids say happened. So here's what happened.
Anala is friends with both of them.
Yeah, but she's Michaela's friend pretty much. All right, she was Michaela's friend. She might have
And they became friends with
so
Sierra.
that's like if you and okay.
So now they're all friends.
Yeah, but see, you're not telling. That's the problem. If you got.
Can you tell the effing story?
All right, cool. Let me tell the story.
And you don't even know the whole story because you weren't on the phone. But you go ahead.
But here's the thing. So here's what's funny. You just told me to tell the story. Tell the story, and I'm like, no, you tell the story because you know more of it. But you starting the story off kind of fictitious a little bit. So you got because it's not gonna make sense. It's gonna make Michaela look stupid if she's mad. You're gonna be like, why is she mad if it's both of their friends? As if she was a neutral friend. So here's what happened. My daughter has a friend. And her friend over time also became friends with Sierra. So Michaela Sierra, right? So it's her friend, but they're all cool, right? So her friend's over, and I'm streaming, minding my business, as I should. I hear Sandy mad with her daughter, Sierra. So when I finally finished streaming, I said, what's up with the girls? Because I heard her clearly say something about her and they friends or whatever, Michaela's friend, right? So I get off. Asked what happened. She said, well, Michaela said Nala can't be her friend. And I'm like, that's dumb. A friend should be able to choose who's anybody's friend if she want to be friends with both of them, right? So,
Nala was saying she's going to have a party. A sleepover. And Sierra's like, oh, am I coming or whatever or something like that. And she's like, yeah, you're both invited. And then it went from there to, well, I don't think, Michaela said to Sierra, I don't think we should mix friends or something like that. I don't know the exact words. We weren't in the room with them, okay? I'm just telling you what Sierra was saying earlier. So they got in a whole argument, like, but Michaela is also friends with Sierra's friend Kella. They're all friends now, but Kella was originally Sierra's friend. Same thing with the Nala.
You have to add that in there. That's context. We always
so now they're all friends and cool. Whatever. So for Michaela to all of a sudden be like, oh, but now I don't want to mesh friends, it's a little late for that. You're all cool, right? So Sierra was mad because they got in an argument about it, and she wanted to take a walk. My main thing that annoyed me was her wanting to take a walk. She's like, I need to take a walk because I'm mad or whatever. So I was like, girl, it's nighttime. Where are you taking a walk to? I was like, you take a walk around to the park around the corner where I could see you in the yard. She goes, well, that's not a long enough walk. I said, then I guess you ain't taking a walk. So she was pissing me off with that. So I was like, Sierra, you could just stay in the room. They went outside. I was like, y'all gonna figure it out. So then, what, like 15, 20 minutes later, they're all cool again. So they came in the room and asked if she could spend the night.
So I said no because I said no because your sister need to learn how to be nice to you. So I said that to Sierra. And again, Michaela was the one that had her friend come over because, again, Michaela came to me earlier today, said, could my friend Anala come over? And her friend came over. Now, so for me, I felt like, yo, first of all, you're being stupid. The girl should be able to pick whoever. But I feel like I'm teaching Michaela a lesson because, hey, don't be trying to be mean to your sister. So now she can't spend the night. All right. So then Sierra was like, well, why not? And I was like, because, it's kind of like her little punishment. She's like, oh, but we're all cool now. We're pieced it up. And I said, well, you guys was all arguing. I was like, so, no. And so I said, it's a school night. And so
Michaela doesn't have school.
Michaela has summer school, but she doesn't have school on Fridays. So she's like, no, I don't have school on Fridays. Like, okay. So my thing where I'm annoyed is, first of all, they keep asking me why I like, and I was like, yo, I'm not your dad. You're not my dad. I'm not your, you're not,
you are their dad.
I said, you're not my dad. You're not my mom. So Sierra was like, you ain't my dad. And so Michaela's like, but I don't get why. And I'm like, okay, first of all, they're being rude. All right, let's just be clear. But two, I'm like, my thing with my daughter is she just always think I'm saying yes to everything, or she just do things or want to do things and assume that I just like she gets what she wants. I always tell her I don't want her to grow up being a spoiled kid. So she's like, but why? She was like, we didn't have an issue anymore, so there shouldn't be a problem why she can't stay tonight. I'm like, first of all, who even said I was gonna say yes anyway? How you just know? Well, I'm not saying that. Like that is what you're saying. What do you mean? So they're mad at me, telling me I need to give them a reason why. And I'm like, yo, then no. So then Sierra goes, well, mom, since she's my friend also, can she stay tonight? And I'm like, all right, I'm not even gonna say nothing. So she was like, he said no to Michaela because that's his daughter, but I'm asking you because my friend spend the night. So she said Sandy said I want to think about it, and we turned the show on. So there we go.
So we gonna leave it up to you guys. You think that they should have a sleepover since they pieced it up?
I mean,
listen.
listen.
Or you think they shouldn't have a sleepover because he still feels like, oh well, Michaela thought I was just gonna say yes or whatever. Me, I'm just like whatever.
Okay, listen. First of all, I'm saying no, and I said no. No, don't say we. You. That's on you. Don't put words in my mouth.
Hold on, we.
You said we're gonna leave it up to you guys.
I asked you if that's what you wanted to do. You said okay. Let's
No, then you're just telling the story.
No, I said we could let them decide.
No, I'm not. They're not deciding my decision. They could decide your decision. I said no, and I'm sticking to my ground is no. But your daughter said to you, well, like she said earlier, you're not my dad, and I'm not her dad, right? And I'm gonna ask my mom because it's my friend too. So, mom,
you're her stepdad, but she was saying that because you were like, am I your dad or whatever?
no, I said you're not my dad. I said you're not my dad, telling her that you can't tell. Like, how are you demanding I tell you? Like, kids are just on another level.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "You're not my dad," and she said, "And you're not my dad." Like we're friends outside arguing. Anyway, but so that's the story. So.
Proto said, "Okay, I moved the debate info to Discord. Let's chat there so I get notifications on the reply." Nikki said, "At your house, you don't have to give them a reason why."
I mean, I figured that, but you know, kids just try. Listen, man. For me, these kids nowadays, like they're literally demanding. But why? Why? Yo, if I imagine I was gonna ask my mom why, I think when I finally did stand up to my mom and say some nonsense like that, I was close to 18 and she kicked me out and I moved in with my grandma. But anyways, so yeah. So long story short, Sandy is asking you guys to, what should she do? Should she let her spend the night or not? What it comes down to. So what's going on for the people who just came in? We just got a little story in real life. So here's the cool thing about this show. We're a real life husband and wife. We're gonna get on this show sometimes and disagree and have a little bickering. Because we're human. We're real. We don't turn the camera on and be like, before the camera come on, we don't be like, all right, listen, let's make sure we don't get into an argument or anything. We just turn it on, like, hey, what's up, y'all? Because we're literally laying in our bed. We're in our bedroom. This is our life, right? So it just happens that today is a real life issue. So the question again is, what do you guys think from listening to the story? Should Sandy let her stay tonight or not? So come on, Proto. I know you're young, but it's a question, a scenario. And Nikki, you had part of a response. You guys don't have to save nobody's feelings. At the end of the day, we're adults. We're gonna make our decisions. Well, you'll help Sandy make her decision, but you could literally just answer the question. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, Proto said he agrees.
My whole thing is
right.
This, like I said to you earlier. My whole thing is they arguing it over things. That's not my issue. I'm cool. That's great that y'all can get over it, piece it up, and be cool. Y'all that mature that you figured it out after 20 minutes, right?
Right.
My whole thing that made me a little like, yo, what the hell? Was my daughter pressing to take a walk because she was mad. It ain't that serious. You don't need to take a walk. That's number one.
Right.
Number two was you didn't want to take a walk around the corner where I could see you. So the answer was no. That's the only thing that pissed me off. all the rest of it, I could care less.
Right.
That's why I said, I don't really care if Vanilla stays the night.
Yeah. See, we got two things. First, I'm thinking I'm trying to, because Michaela wanted her to. First of all, Michaela wanted her to stay night, right? So I'm thinking I'm being on Sierra's side to a point. Like, hey, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Don't act like this to your sister, right? So it kind of
But then
backfires
Sierra
to
don't
me.
really want that. Because she wants her to stay too.
Right.
So I get it. Like, I get your thoughts on it too, but my thoughts are, they pieced it up, whatever. My main thing was Sierra wanting to walk around at night for 20 minutes or more, but not around the corner.
Right.
And I've had issues with some of her stuff, so I don't allow her to do certain things. So my answer to that was no. You're either walking around the corner where I can see you, or you're staying in the house. You'll be alright. You're in that room, they're out there when y'all had your problem. And guess what? They figured it out. So it is what it is. Nikki said this generation is so different. My stepson and I fought too because of his attitude, but now he's in his 20s and he is all grown up.
Yeah, it gets better when they get older.
Proto said if you don't think you should, then don't. But if you think you should, then do it. Y'all are the parents/guardians.
Wow, thanks. That really helps.
He said, I'm not a parent, I'm just Proto. And Vet said, Anthony, go to bed, old man.
Shut up, man.
Frank said, it's your house, you make the rules. Nikki said, I would have told her no if she said why, because I said so. And Ryzak said, oh, it looks like you in trouble.
Ryzak, I don't know how. So here's the cool thing. Ryzak is a parent. I'm going to just give this short story, and I'm not going to repeat it again. So whoever's listening now, forever hold your peace. Our daughters got into an argument because of friends. They have a mutual friend, but the friend was originally my daughter's friend first. So, Vet, you could listen on this too. So, they got mad with each other because my daughter was saying, oh, that's just my friend. So, Sandy's daughter wanted to take a walk, which kind of annoyed Sandy. I'm cutting it up. So, I was streaming. I got off the stream. I kind of overheard it, asked her what happened. Sandy was explaining to me what happened. So then, like 15 minutes later, the girls came in here. My daughter wanted to know could her friend spend the night because her friend's here now. Excuse me. I said no because you need to learn how to act right to your sister. So Sandy's daughter said, but we're cool now. Everything's pieced up. So I said, well, no, anyway, because it's school night. So my daughter has summer school. She said, well, no, summer school. I don't have summer school on Fridays. I was like, oh, okay. So she was like, I was like, no, anyway. And then my daughter was like, but that's messed up. How come you're not going to say yes? I told you we pieced things up. I was like, you don't even know if I was going to say yes anyway. You're always assuming. And she was like, I'm not really assuming. I was like, you are. You just said it. So Sandy's daughter was like, well, why? And I was like, what? I was like, I don't have to say why. I was like, yo, you're not my dad. She was like, and you're not my dad. And I was like, all right. I was like, she was like, well, Mom, Anthony could say no because that's his daughter, but she's our friend too. So can you let her stay tonight? So that's where we're at. So Sandy wanted to know, do you guys think she should let this girl stay tonight or not?
My whole thing is they are all cool now, which is good. My only issue that I was annoyed with was with my daughter wanting to take a walk because she was mad and didn't want to only walk around the corner where I could see her. That was my only issue. So I didn't let her take a walk. So once they pieced it up or whatever, to me, I would have just been like, all right, well, she ain't got school tomorrow. They're all friends. They're getting along fine. Sure, y'all can have a sleepover. You're in our house where we can see you, this and that, so fine. That would be mine.
All right. So scroll up. All right, so. Well, hold up. Go. Yeah. So Vet said, yeah. Ryzak, who invited you?
Right. So Vet said, Ryzak, who invited you? Ryzak said, wait, who invited you? You're supposed to be on vacation. Nikki said, you are her stepdad, so you do have a say with that. We're a little different with things over here. We don't always agree on everything that each person's kid does. So that's, everybody has their own way. Anyway, Mr. said, I don't like anyone in this chat. Just thought I'd let you all know this as I'm cleaning. Mr. We don't like you.
Well, at least you're cleaning.
Razak said, so wait a second. What is the dog's opinion? Josie likes anybody. Mr. said, and I prey on people who wear gray V-necks with gray hats in bed.
Hold on, wait. Josie technically don't like everybody. You walk in this door and she'll know you.
And Nikki says, Sandy, your daughter definitely doesn't need to be taken a walk, not with all the human trafficking going on and all the missing kids. This is Nikki, she don't need to be taking a walk trying to meet up with boys or meet up with people she don't want meeting up with either. That's my whole thoughts on that. I just get a little, because, kids are kids, man.
Yeah.
And I gotta be a parent at the end of the day and say, hell no, you ain't walking at night, and you don't want to go around the corner where I can see you. You want to walk farther up where I can't see you. Then if you're meeting up with somebody, I wouldn't know. That's my thoughts. Just being a parent and being through some stuff. Frank said, in my opinion, I would say no, and that's fine. Listen, everybody's gonna have a different opinion.
Yeah. But you asked them to give you their opinion. There you go. So Frank's the only person that actually
Gave an actual no.
Yeah, everybody else was talking about the dog and V-necks, and
right,
even Nikki
other
didn't
people
really.
don't want to make a decision for you, and I get it.
Yeah.
But we figured we just throw it out there. Well, I figured I'd throw it out there and say, hey, what do you guys think? But for me, I don't have a problem with the girl staying here.
Yeah. Here's my only issue with this, and I'm just gonna be honest. So I got a problem, kind of with you a little bit. Your daughter just said to me, "You ain't my dad," and she literally looked at you and said, "Well, he could say no to Michaela, but that's still my friend." So I feel like, dag, the disrespect is serious. That don't bother you at all. If my kid said that, I'm like, hell no, your friend ain't coming over. So, but that's just me. Now, I could care less what you do, to be honest with you. I mean, let me not say I don't care. I guess I feel some type of way, but I'm gonna get over it. It is what it is. But it is weird that you're like, well, that's your only problem, and I feel weird, like, damn, like, because it doesn't bother you at all how she
I
acted
didn't say
to
it
me.
didn't bother me.
Nah.
I just said my main problem from the beginning of the story, because you kept making it like your issue was because Michaela was assuming it was a yes, it's not. I was telling you my main
Well,
issue.
my main issue was Michaela was being rude to Sierra. That was my first issue. I feel it's stupid. Like, yeah, that's your friend, but you all are friends. If she might be your closer friend because you met her first and y'all are cool, but at the end of the day, she's cool with all of y'all. So if she's cool enough to come over here, y'all hang out, and she came over here without you, which she said, which I don't pay attention all the time. Then and my whole issue with these girls too is I don't also know all the behind the scenes. Like I feel some type of way, like I said earlier, when kids are so adamant on, but why, but why, but why? Then I feel like you're up to something. Then I don't know what's really real. I feel like, okay, it's summertime. It's a Friday night. There's a Saturday night and a Sunday. There's other nights. I don't feel like why this today has to be the end all be all. So what are you guys up to? That's how I feel. In my head, I'm always assuming these kids are up to something, especially when they act.
So what I can say is attitudes in general with people, like kids talking to adults with attitude. That's the issue. So I get what you're saying. So yeah, I have an issue with that too. But my main issue with just us telling the story was Sierra trying to take a walk at night. I figured there's something's up with that.
Yeah, no, but we told the story because you wanted to answer. So
right, I wanted to see what people's opinion on the whole story was, even with your part about Sierra saying what she said to you.
I don't know. You never
fine.
said it at all. Like you literally, that wasn't even a factor for you at all until I said. If I never said that, it would have been like it wasn't a factor. This is how I feel. I feel like nowadays, man, I feel like we care so much. This is why I said to you, because I got older kids, right? When we start dating, I said, yo, don't let our kids pull us apart. Because I'm telling you, if I got my way, my mom and my stepdad would not be together today. And they just made 31 years of marriage. And I tried hard to break them up when I was young. Because I was young and stupid. And if my mom gave me too much more attention, me and my brother, we definitely would have broke them up. So I just feel like I see kids are like, sometimes parents just, we favor our kids too much, and we want our kids to be happy so much, and sometimes it blindsides us in our own relationship. So that's my issue with parenting is like, and I'm older too, so it's like I used to be a little more mean to my kids, so I feel like I didn't have a problem saying no sometimes, or if they said something that annoyed me, then you definitely getting a no. But anyway, so let's see. Pro said, Mr. Urban World, the creature is known to eat what? The creature is known to eat cowboys in the New Jersey area at nighttime, especially when they wear gray V-necks and gray hats in bed. You guys are on some other stuff. Miss Orwell says, sucks for whoever is wearing the gray. Proto said, yep. Nikki said, I would have to fit, I, I would have a fit if my stepson said I wasn't their mom. Anthony, you help support them. So, yes, away you are her dad. I mean, listen, I'm not her dad. She has a dad. But I still think that was rude to say that, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Proto said, you know, you should let her go to her friends, but when she comes back, don't tell them, but make them do some family bonding thing to teach them that if you be mean, you suffer. So she wants her friend to spend the night, not to go out. But so that was my thing. My thing was I just wanted to teach my daughter a lesson, like, yo, come on, that's your sister. But it's funny because I feel like it blew up in my face. Um, every single time. But anyway, it is what it is. Nikki said, I'm not about to let a kid disrespect their parents. Frank had that with his oldest, and boy, I let him know. And Mr. Orange just said, hello. Anyways, guys, but that was the story. We shared it with you. None of you guys really gave an answer besides Frank. Um, at the end of the day, you know, you guys are kind of get to see part of our lives on Thursdays. This is a real life story that happened today. Moments, literally, it happened when we went at 9. I set up the stream early so we could be on time, and that happened right when after I set up the stream, and I was gonna go live. So that's why I just had the music playing all that time. But so the cool thing is we're like real as real could get, and we have real issues and real life stuff. And sometimes it spills over on the screen because how much could you avoid or hide, you know? Nikki said, this too shall pass. Nikki, what movie was that a famous quote from? I want to know if you're saying it or you're saying it because it was on the movie. That's the question. Um, let's see. So we talked about the president of Haiti getting murdered, which is just assassinated. It's just a travesty. I can't believe their president got assassinated. Um, we talked about what else? Something else. Oh, we talked about the guy from Mount Laurel, the racist guy. What do you guys know? How much do you know about the new strain of COVID? I think they call it Delta. Um, Now, I was listening to the radio and they were saying how, um, I'm trying to think what state was it, but they're having a lot of people getting COVID. They said a lot of the black people are getting COVID, and I can't remember what state it was, but they said that's because in they're the black people in that state. I can't remember state. That a large majority of the black uh, community doesn't have the vaccine. So they said like 99% of the areas who don't see COVID spiking is because 99% of that area has the shot. So now that we had a lot of time go by, what's your thoughts on the COVID vaccine and the COVID shot and everything? What's like what? How do you guys feel? Like how many people got it? Who didn't get it? And if you didn't get it, do you plan on getting it now? You know, I'll say this: if I wasn't weird that I don't take medication at all, at this point, I would probably just get the shot just for the hell of it. It seems like there's some benefits to it, just as far as not getting the COVID, not being able to wear a mask, not having people look at you some type of way. Like at my job, is getting a little weird now. That I There's very few people that don't have COVID, at least I guess, because a lot of people don't wear their mask and you don't really know. But I feel, and they said you don't have to wear your mask anymore if you got the shot. So I definitely want to wear it because I didn't get the shot, right? To be fair, but it's weird sometimes when I feel like I'm the only one wearing a mask. So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I just been walking around without a mask a lot, but I'll keep it in my back pocket. So I'll just fall on that hole if somebody say something like, oh, well, I wasn't close to somebody. Anyways, um, Nikki said, I've heard it many times, but it is Lord of the Rings, right? Yep, Lord of the Rings. When what was the wizard name? Damn, why I can't remember his name now. He was like, "This too shall pass," and he was fighting the fire demon thing in that cave on the bridge, and that's what he said before he got killed. Caliber Killer is in the building. He said, "What's up?" Nikki said, even though we got a vaccinated, we still have to wear our mask some places, like my doctor's appointment. Yeah, yeah. So definitely something like a doctor's appointment. You got to think about it, right? Gandalf. Thank you, Nikki. There's gonna be a bunch of people in there that you know, haven't had the shot at all, right? I remember a friend of mine went to the doctors like a year ago, you know, when COVID first started, and he was like, he wasn't sure if he had COVID, and when he went, he said, "Listen, 65% of the people that come to the doctors end up leaving with COVID, because at the time, people are just coming to the doctors, coming to the doctors, coming to the doctors." So I get why they would still want you to wear your mask and stuff, because correct me if I'm wrong, you can't get COVID because you're vaccinated, but you could still carry COVID and give it to people? Is that?
What?
I don't know.
If how are you gonna carry it and give it to people if you can't even get it? That don't make no sense.
Okay, well you don't, yeah, because meaning you don't have any symptoms. Like you don't get it as far as like the symptoms, feel bad or whatever. Um, and then again, we got to remember the vaccine isn't 100%. So maybe that's another reason why they like. I mean, you can still got to wear that mask in the doctor's office. And I guess the doctor's office makes sense because so many people are coming in that could potentially not have COVID because it's a doctor's office. Caliber Killer said, I got my first shot last week. All right, cool, cool, cool. Do you know when you're scheduled for your second one? Nikki said, my sister haven't gotten the vaccine, but she doesn't wear a mask. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of people not wearing masks. Like, there's places I go where you don't have to wear a mask, and I don't wear my mask. Gandalf said in the first movie, you shall not pass to the dragon. Yeah, Frank, you're so late. Yeah, he said it. He said it in that cave, that fire dragon. And right on the bridge, like I said before he died. That was an epic scene, man. Real epic.
Frank said, Gandalf said,
I just said that.
oh, Nikki said, I'm not gonna lie, second shot is no joke.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that.
I'm not getting the shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It will go against just me as a person, right? Like, I haven't even got the flu shot. I didn't even take Advil or Tylenol. I didn't even get pain medication when I got my root canal. Yeah, I don't know. I just rather not. Yeah, just not me.
Mm-mm-mm.
So then I got a whole nother side too, working in a market research company and just feeling like I'm weird. I feel like I'll be the guy that been so healthy, right? And I'll get a COVID shot and die. They'll be like, wow, did he really die from a COVID shot? Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to get it.
Yeah, why don't you want to get it?
I just feel like, what's the point? I'm not. I've had it already, so whatever. And I feel like I don't know what's in that shot either. I don't even get the flu shot. Why do I need a COVID shot?
Well, don't say why do you need the COVID shot.
All right. Well,
We
why
all
would I want to get a
okay,
COVID shot
right,
if I don't even get a flu shot?
right. So what you because you're wording it like the way you're wording it is like what? You know, obviously we want to get the shot to protect ourselves and others, right? Obviously, like I said, I'm not sure if
Listen, I don't want to be getting a shot and I don't know what's in it, and then years later I have problems.
all right, there you go. So you have fear that potentially there could be long-term side effects that you don't know about. Nikki said, I am worried about the future and if the vaccine will give me side effects later on in life. That's fun. Well, yeah. So Nikki said that before I even just said that. But yeah, she said, I got a flu shot once, never again. How did you feel when you got the flu shot? Also,
I don't remember the last time I got a flu shot. So I don't know.
no, I was asking Nikki because she said she only got it once. Let me see. Caliber Killer said, "Yeah, cowboy, don't get shots. Everybody knows that." Hey, man, listen. Just saying. Listen, I've been very fortunate to live a life where I've been very healthy, and haven't taken any medication. But also, I don't drink. Never drank before. I don't smoke. So I also never put any toxins in my body besides bad food. So I mean, maybe that's why my tolerance is really good. Maybe that's why I barely ever get sick. So, but I don't know. So I don't want to start now, you know. So I feel like I'd rather take my chances. I know saying taking my chances is bad because I might not, like, I got COVID and was asymptomatic and didn't get any symptoms, right? So I know that I can still give it to people. So that's a bad thing. I'm not acting like I don't care about other people, but I'd rather take my chances, um, because I just feel weird that I'm gonna be the guy. I'm telling you. Oh, Anthony, man, he was always healthy. He was in shape. Blah blah blah. He got the COVID shot and dropped dead. I'll be so mad as a ghost. I'll haunt everybody who got the shot. That's how mad I'll be as a ghost. Frank said, "Cowboys get shots." My dad is also a cowboy. Yeah, don't your dad live in? Oh, he lives in California. Um, Nigga said, "Anthony, I promise that is not me texting Sandy." Now, you know what's funny? I thought it was you texting Sandy at first. That's usually what happens during the show. Um, so Sandy got a lot going on right now. I'm just assuming you're texting Sierra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caliber Killer said, "Nikki Breyer, oh hell." No, Sandy, Nikki does do that sometimes. We'll be having a show and she'll just all of a sudden start texting Sandy.
She does do that.
A little side conversations that they can't say on here. Caliber Killer, oh, and then Proto said, "The only toxin you need in life are White Castles, sliders." Listen, I had White Castles last Friday.
Nikki said Anthony eats poison in a bag.
Yep.
Nikki said my father-in-law owns a ranch.
That's pretty cool. Frank, did you guys ever go out to California to where your dad live at? Like, did you go? Frank, you might have went, but Nikki, did you go? We went horseback riding once, and Sandy loved it. It was okay, but wasn't something I'll go crazy to do again. Um, I don't want to fall off the horse and die. But I think one of the coolest things I did that's feasible to do, um, is wave runners, like jet skis. That was really cool. Um, what else? And the most fun thing I did was scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
That was really cool.
I like horseback riding. Like you said, I'd go again. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't really care to go there.
See, look, now Nikki is texting.
Yeah, she said, that text was me. Oh, Nikki said, "My father-in-law owns a ranch." Oh, yeah, I read that. Yeah, Nikki, look, did you ever go to California, to his ranch? Or also even you, Frank? That's pretty cool, though. What else? So we did my second episode of this show called No Yes Men, which is pretty cool. I'm partnered up with two guys, Rizak and Jeff, and we do a show on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. It's pretty cool. So that's what I did earlier today. Um, Yesterday, I decided to start doing All-Purpose Champ Power Up Plus, which is my own show with just me. I'm gonna do that every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. So that's pretty cool. And then I do this show every Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. It's a lot of cool stuff. Frank said last time I was there was in 2011. Okay, cool. And Nikki said nope. Met his dad once on my wedding day. Caliber Killer said, "Yeah, I need to catch the show." Yeah, man. No Yes Man was deep today. We had my guy Dave, aka Codex Entertainment, as a guest. And the premise of No Yes Man is Yes Man is somebody who just say yes to everything. Um, and we just tell it like it is. And I don't want to say name drop, but call it what you want. I just look at it this way: if I'm covering a story and you had something to do with it, I'm gonna say your name. I don't feel why I can't say your name. So people usually don't want to do that. They'll say like, "Oh, you know who I'm talking about." Like, no, I'm gonna say who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna avoid it. So today was deep because we name dropped a bunch of people because we talked about a bunch of stories. So. It was interesting. You'll definitely like it. I mean, it's definitely a good watch back if you want to watch it back. What I do a lot of times is people whose shows I miss, I would listen to them as I'm driving to work in the car, or when I'm sitting at work. Sometimes I have it playing through. So like I love Clive's Monday Night Chat, and I usually miss it, but I always catch it the next day when I'm driving to work or driving home or sitting at work. Let's see. Nikki said this weekend is our first vacation together. Oh man. Wait, I thought you already went to that ghost thing or whatever. Or
No, that's where they're going.
I thought one day we was talking and she was like, we went to
She took
something.
them to see trains or something
Oh,
for
okay.
Father's Day or something.
Okay, yeah. I thought they went somewhere.
They didn't go overnight or anything.
Oh, okay, got you.
This is their first overnight trip.
I thought when she was saying that, I thought it ended up being the same thing.
Like, they never had a honeymoon or a vacation together.
I know that.
Okay,
But
so.
when she said they went wherever they went, I knew they was going on a vacation. Well, when she said that time, I thought that she was saying that they went.
Caliber Killer said, "Hell yeah, drop their names."
Yeah, listen. I already gave everybody in the community the heads up. No Yes Man. We'll be name dropping, and the crazy thing is, next week's episode is gonna be on my channel, and the title of the episode is Past Drama. So I'm literally gonna have a list of all the drama that happened in the community, and I just wanna we're not gonna spend too much time on it, but each incidents, I want the panel to kind of give their what they thought about what happened, and I just something I want to go over, and get their feedback and stuff. So is it wrong of me? I don't think so. I feel like we're like TMZ, or the news. So, um, Nikki Sandy will explain and name drop away with us Browers. Caliber said, "LOL, that is a must see. Trust me." That's probably going to be one of the must-see shows of all time in the whole community. If you're into that type of thing. You know. Anyhow, you've been texting for a while, so.
What else you got for us?
I don't know. You should have a lot to say. You've been texting for a minute. Now you can actually speak with us.
They were asking me if I could give her a ride home, maybe if she can't stay. I said whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I parked across the street. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because your car was gone when I came in.
Yeah, I was picking up Sia from Ashley's. Alright, let's see.
All right, so Nikki said we have a birthday party next Thursday, but I will try my hardest to catch the show. That was your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a weird noise. Razak said, I'm feeling threatened with both y'all flexing on camera right now. Listen, that's Sandy. What are you talking about?
What?
He said he's feeling threatened with both of us flexing on camera.
Flexing? I'm not flexing.
I don't know, I guess somehow you did it.
Would you, that's funny, we talking about flexing, right? So, would you rather be buff or have extra 5 hours a week where you can do what you want?
Ooh.
Be buff or have an extra 5 hours a week where you can do whatever you want?
Listen, it's nothing like you know what? When you're busy on those weekends and you got something planned all the time, Like this past weekend, it was my three-day weekend. And I swear, man, I feel like I didn't get to just have a day where I chill. Like I envy Ryzak. Ryzak said this Sunday his wife and daughter is going to be gone. He said he's going to stream and play games all day. Dude, I wish. I don't know the last time I played games longer than 2 hours, if that. Yeah, let me know. I'll wait.
You
Maybe
stream like every day of the week, so.
That ain't playing no damn video games.
Well, then stop streaming so damn much and you'll have time to play video games. I don't know what to tell you. You want to do this show, then you want to make your own show, then you want to be on this show, and that show, and this show, and that. You're all over the place, so whose problem is that? Yours.
Anyway, so I'll take the extra day.
Extra 5 hours.
Extra 5 hours. Right, 5 hours at work.
Razak said, I'm feeling threatened with both y'all flexing on camera. He said both had your arms folded looking rough. Nikki said Razak, intimidation. Caliber Killer said extra 5 hours. Proto said being buff for extra time. I take the being buff. I'm fine with the time I have. And I'm not going to be greedy as I'm already spoiled with time.
That's cool.
And Caliber Killer said, yeah, I only play 2 days a week.
Cool.
I'll take the extra 5 hours too.
I don't even know why you need more time.
To get away from it.
You got a job that you're at home all day.
I'm about to be going back to work soon, so
man,
it's
talk
about to be over.
Talk about.
We're going back full time in September, so, and I'm going back 2 days a week starting the 20th. So, and them days is over.
You had a nice long run, over a year. Nikki said Frank is probably playing with his Oculus Quest 2. Oh my God, yo, how does he like it? We never even talked about that. He never even brought it up. Ariza said, but I'll be streaming. Yeah, honestly, man, you know it's hard being a content creator. So the thing is, you want to build an audience, right? And the only way to do that is to be on screen, right? So it's rough because every time I want to play games, I want to stream it. But streaming it isn't the same. Like Ryza just said, but I'll be streaming. You're not just enjoying the game as much when you're not streaming. Like when you're just playing the game, you're into it. You could be silly. You could just run around to do things. When you're game streaming,
it's about the time too, just so
you get caught up, man. It's crazy.
Caliber Killer said, I already read that. Nikki said Frank is probably playing for his Oculus. We already read that. Rysak said, but I'll be streaming. Nikki said, I am sharing the kettle corn with Lori and Rich this weekend. Nice. And Nikki said, I'd like it, but the roller coaster almost made me throw up. LOL.
Oh, yeah.
On the Oculus.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like roller coaster. I was in a roller coaster.
Look what my son brought me back from the shore. Jerky. It's called red chili pepper beef jerky. So it is 10 o'clock already. So yeah, you want to do the other thing?
Of course, but I gotta.
Gotta get your life together.
Yeah.
So Nikki, you played with the Oculus and you almost threw up on the roller coaster, huh?
It's kind of cool though.
That's kind of funny though. I almost threw up from putting this thing on my face, making it feel like I was on a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's kind of cool when you think about it.
Caliber Killer said, hell yeah, I love beef jerky. Me too. This is actually pretty good. It's a little spicy, but salty too. Right, I like spice, so it's mildly spicy.
I'm not a fan of the beef jerky because it tastes like meat. How funny is that? Man?
Nikki said, I like Sweet Baby Ray's beef jerky. This is from House of Jerky. It's pretty good. I like it. Want to try a little piece?
No.
So if you want to try a little piece. Oh, well. Frank said, was playing Oculus before, not now.
Nice. Alright guys, it is Caliber Killer said I done had so many different kinds of beef jerky.
Nice. What's your favorite? Alright, you can tune to the next one.
You just asked him a question.
Nikki said teriyaki flavored jerky. I can read that when we do the next time.
Alright, guys, hold on. It's something right there. What is that?
What?
Right there.
I don't know, a sloth?
A sloth.
I don't know what that thing is. A raccoon?
It's definitely not a raccoon. Look at the long nose it has.
An anteater.
It's like a. It kind of look like.
It look like an anteater.
Wow, look at that.
Maybe it's an anteater.
I don't know. Go pet it.
You go pet it.
Come on.
Go over the thing and pet it.
Look, when we was in the Bahamas, she was real, adventurous, picking up sea cucumbers and all that stuff.
Sea cucumber don't got a mouth.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yo, this is awesome. Look, this whole little area is ours.
You good?
Dang. How do you feel?
Good. How you feel?
Awesome. No, you gotta review me next.
Mr. Lewis, how does it feel to be a married man?
I am so excited, thankful, happy, joyful. It's like the best thing in my life is to be married under Christ to you.
It's because we're blessed.
Yeah, I love it. I just feel it. It feels so different. Life feels different.
It does feel different. It feels new.
Yeah, it does. It's like
a fresh start. Clean
Yeah.
slate.
Exactly. It's like I don't even have to worry about the day before yesterday. It's
Yep.
like today is all new. Like now it's just my mindset is gonna be different. Just gonna go into everything different. I won't even when certain feelings come up, I'm just calm that down. Like honestly, those are the type of feelings that I need to have because they don't matter with my situation.
I agree. I feel like marriage is, a big deal, and we need to work through anything that we go through together.
I agree.
And we need to learn to be patient.
No, yeah. So I think since you're my wife and you should be submissive, I'm commanding you to go touch that little thing out there, find out what it is.
Listen, you heard the part in the Bible where it says the husband has to be submissive too.
I never, I don't think I ever heard that.
Go look it up. Go look it up.
But look, that thing, maybe it could be our pet. You dare me?
Yeah, I dare you.
There?
I double dog
Watch
dare
this.
you.
Keep viewing me.
All right.
Zoom it in.
Look at that ugly mug in the camera. Nobody want to see the ugly mug. Why you take your glasses off? You can't read.
I don't wear glasses.
You just had them glasses on your face.
You thought wrong. I don't wear no glasses. I ain't put on no glasses.
That's a lie.
So let's read these comments.
Caliber Killer said, go dang.
Hold on, what you mean?
We already read all that. Caliber Killer said spicy garlic is good. He talking about that jerky. And Mister said, boy, that's the same gray shirt from 10 years ago. You better get up and change your shirt right now. Actually, it was 6 years ago. Rysack said, dang, he's got the same dang shirt on tonight. And Mister said he should be ashamed of himself. Nikki said, then she cracked his barrel.
You know what's crazy? That guy Anthony, he sure loves gray. I feel like that's all he wears. He don't wear cool stuff like me. I got my nice robe on. Now let me start.
Remember when you used to wear that ugly pink robe? I had to get you throw away and get you a new one.
That pink robe
thing was ugly.
Awesome.
He was walking around with a pink robe from one of his ex-girlfriends. It
was in my family lineage for a long time.
It was stupid.
It was just stupid because a girl used to own it.
It was stupid because it was pink. It was a female's robe.
So if a guy wear pink, what does that mean? Come on, say it live. Let's hear it. Let's hear. Say it live. Let's hear.
A neon pink was not your color. It didn't work for you. Anyway.
Anyways, why don't y'all hold on? Let me get them numbers. Give me those numbers from 1 to 217.
Mister said he should be ashamed of himself. I already read that. Mister said Daisy looks like Sandy. She my twin. She be trying to look like me.
Yep. And if you ain't know, we ain't never tell you guys. It's funny, but two twins started dating twins. So Daisy is Sandy's sister. And Anthony, well, I'm Duke, and he's my brother. So we never told you guys that, but they ain't. So that's why we look alike. But he's a cornball.
I don't know that girl Sandy.
And all he wears is gray. Can't stand. But start picking them numbers. 1 to 217. And then let's see. What Nikki's talking about. Nikki said, I have a headache. People, I think Frank needs to come up and prepare me. Oh, pamper me. I think he should. And then Miss Earl said, I like Daisy better because she doesn't criticize my diet like her.
And Mister said, wow, the resemblance is clear between Duke and Anthony, but had perfect circle-shaped heads. And Rozak said number 99.
All right, number 99 looks deep. It says, you are driving late at night in a safe but deserted neighborhood when a dog suddenly darts out in front of your car. Though you slam on the brake, you hit the animal. Would you stop to see how injured the animal was?
We've had this one too.
If you did so and found the dog was dead but had a name tag, would you contact the owner?
Anthony always says no. Dookie always says no too. See how they twins?
We both don't care.
Nikki said nobody criticize your diet, mister. And Rozak said Anthony is a plant. And look at Frank's number. And Mister said 155, Ray said 409. Rozak, you already read, was 99. Mister said, at Frank, what do you think of the movie theater on Quest 2? Anyway, an old woman, she went and bought herself some of them red crotchless panties. And she went home to surprise her husband. When her husband came home, she calls him into the bedroom and points to her new panties. Hey, old timer, she says, come and get some of this. The old man says, hell no, woman. It done ate a hole in your drawers.
So, number, what did right, who was that? Mr. Earl said 155, right? She got a drawers crotch eater. 155 said, would you be willing to make a substantial sacrifice to have any of the following? Your picture on a postage stamp, your statue in a park, a college named after you, a Nobel Prize, a national holiday in your honor. So I don't know what substantial sacrifice will be, but maybe a lot of money, or like give up your house. Out of those things, let me see. Picture on a stamp, your statue in a park, a college named after you, Nobel Peace Prize, a national holiday in your honor. I'm going with the holiday. Yeah, look, hold on. Oh, they was talking for a bit. Oh, help me out here.
I already read what do you think of the movie theater on Quest 2 from Mr. Proto said, I'd just be walking so it doesn't apply to me. Laughing my ass off. And Frank said, movie theater in Quest is pretty cool. And Caliber Killer said, nope, roadkill is 500 points. Rosek said, yes and yes. Mr. said, Frank, did you try big screen VR or another one? Nikki said, you need to dump this game and find a new one. And Mr. said, what kind of sacrifice? And Caliber Killer said, holiday. Prototype said, would I make a sacrifice for any of that? Nope, I'm happy with the way my life is. And Mr. said, the statue in the park can get knocked down. And Mr. said, no one will recognize you or care about the stamps. And Mr. said, holiday would be good.
Yep. Agreed. And see, we ain't have that one before.
We did a long time ago, but anyway.
Not in this.
One day, a mom and her son went to the zoo. They saw two monkeys having sex. The son asked, what are they doing? The mom said, oh, they are making frosting. Then they saw hippos doing it. So the mom said, ugh. He said, Mom, what are they doing? She said, making frosting. Later that night, he saw their mom doing it in the morning. He said, Mom, you and Dad were making frosting, so I ate it.
Alright, that was great.
What's the difference between a condom and a coffin?
They both lead to death. But one you stay in, one you can't take off. No, you go inside of both of them. But one of them, you come out. You come out.
What? What in the hell?
You go
Anyway, what's the difference between a condom and a coffin? You come in one and you go in the other.
I was close. Oh, hold on. So Miss Earl said, "Is I sacrificed my lung for the sacrifice duo, or for the surface duo, that trash thing." He said, "Just tell the kids that the monkey are wrestling because they watch WWE." And then Proto said one of the gives you one of them gives you caffeine addiction and the other is actually important.
So a guy said to this woman, he said, you want to go on an 8 with me? And the girl just kind of looked at him. She's like, what the hell is an 8? And he said, I'll give you the D later. You get it? He said, do you want to go on an ATE, an 8 with me? He said, I'll give you the D later. So instead of saying a date.
I thought you said the number 8.
No, That's why I spelled it out for you. I know you a little slow sometimes.
Well, isn't that the
So I
word?
got to
8? You
help
want to
you
go
out.
on the 8 with me? You can read the D later. That's clear. So I had an appointment for glasses. So next week, Doogie gonna be not squinting no more. Just so you know. Mr. Irwell said, I'm going to send you a magnifying glass for reading. And then Proto said, come on, Uncle Grandpa, read the comments, right? LL. Oh, that's Ray Stone. Oh, man. Ray, did you fix your roof yet? I'm just curious if it's still raining in there.
So a man goes to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
about the size of his penis. He says to the doctor, my penis is too small. The doctor gives the man some medicine, says drink this every time you bump into something, your penis will grow an inch. So the man thanks the doctor and leaves. He drinks the medicine on his way home. He bumps into a lamp pot, so his penis grew an inch. Just a little farther down the road, he bumps into an Indian guy. 1,000 apologies. His penis grows 1,000 inches. Baffled by his extra long penis, he decides to paint it red, white, and blue, and wrapped it around his neck. He decides to go to the cinema. He was watching a dirty movie. Sat on the top of the row of seats, sat at the top row of the seats. All of a sudden, this voice comes on the speaker. Can the man with the red, white, and blue scarf stop chucking ice cream to the people below?
That went like so crazy. I didn't know where it was going. Hold on, a lot of people was talking. Hold on, let me see.
You already read that? Mister said, I'm going to send you a magnifying glass for reading.
And I read that. And I read that too.
Ray,
I'm right here.
Nikki said, wow, Mister is on the rant page. And Ray said, I call BS on that, LOL. And Mister said, Ray hired me to take his place. Proto said, I don't think I'm Ray Stone, cowboy, sir. And Mister said, at Ray, do you have videos on your YouTube channel? I can't find it. Nikki said, where is Bruce, Dave, and Lala? And Ray said, can you read the comments right? And Ray said, at Mister, I don't use YouTube, only Twitch. Nikki said, Ray, he misses half of it. And Proto said, I have so many questions. Ray said, at Nikki, LOL, I know. Mister said, at Ray, how am I supposed to see you unbox your foldable phones? And Nikki said, I am Daisy and Duke's neighbor. Irma, there, Emma, or
Irma.
Irma Bertha, LOL.
See, I read that from back here.
3 men are sitting at a campfire telling stories about their great endeavors. The first man talked about how he sucked out the venom of a snake and sucked it up with 50-degree alcohol. The second man called it a circus trick, as he has gotten 3 gunshots towards the chest, and he broke the guns in half. They looked at the third guy wanting to hear his story, only to see him stroking his cock with the glowing hot coals. That's his trick.
Oh man.
I don't like that one that much.
I'm waiting for Frank and Nikki to come on the show. I'm waiting for Bruce to do a live.
What's 6 inches long, hard, goes into your mouth back and forth, and has white stuff at the end?
The toothbrush.
Right. With what on it? Toothpaste. The toothbrush with toothpaste.
That one was easy. Way too easy. Hold on. Ray
What
Stone.
did Jeffrey Dahmer say to Lorena Bobbitt?
I'm gonna keep your head going up and down.
He said, "Are you gonna eat that?" She had the penis in her hand, and she chopped it off her husband. He was asking her if she won't eat it because he.
Now you know what's crazy? In my head, you said Lorena Bobbitt, and I was thinking about Monica Lewinsky.
Mm-mm.
All right, so let's see. So Nikki said, Ray, he misses half of them.
We read this.
Proto said,
We
I
read
have
this.
many questions.
Read this. Read this. Read this. Didn't read that. Ray said, "That mister, I'm leaving that up to the cowboy. LOL, I don't know if I'm getting the Fold 3. It's nothing good right now, and I'm about to put my iPhone 12 Pro Max out the window. iOS 14.6 is trash." And Frank said, "Emma Bertha, LOL." And Proto said, "I'm dying right now. This is cursed on a whole new level." And Ray said, "Oh, shoot. His head off. The railing, LOL." Dr. Sense said, "I missed the joke." Nikki said, "Irma, get it right, Frank." And Ray said, "That mister, you're supposed to be roasting him right now."
Dr. Sense, since you in here, you got to pick a number from 1 to 217. So give us a number.
So a daughter was telling her dad, she said, "This guy told me the sweetest thing ever." Her daddy said, "What, honey?" The daughter said, "He said I had nice bumper lights and a nice trunk." And the daddy said, "Tell that dude if he fills up your gas tank, I'll break his exhaust pipe, you dig?"
Dr. Sense says 72. And so y'all still never picked my favorite one. Now, number 72 says, if you could have free unlimited service for 5 years from an extremely good cook, chauffeur, housekeeper, masseuse, or personal security, which would you choose? So you could have unlimited service from any of these for 5 years. Extremely good cook, chauffeur, housekeeper, masseuse, personal secretary. Oh, I said security last time. Personal secretary. You know what? I think we said this before, but I'm gonna go with the cook. If I could come home and always have great meals, maybe I'm like, you know what? Today I don't even want to eat anything. I feel a little fat. Can you give me a salad? You gotta always go buy a salad. You know? So let me know what y'all think. Then Ray said 19. Oh, he's actually participating. So, 19 looks serious. 19 says, you have the chance to meet someone with whom you can have the most satisfying love imaginable. The stuff of dreams. Sadly, you know in 6 months the person will die, knowing the pain that would follow. Would you still want to meet the person and fall in love? And then it says, what if you knew your love would not die, but instead would betray you?
What is the difference between a joystick and a man's dick?
One gets hard and one is hard to play.
A joystick does its job.
So Damn, this thing was deep. Did you hear what I read?
Mm-hmm.
So if I knew I could meet somebody and it'd be the most amazing love ever, but I knew they would die in 6 months. Here's the problem. That it might be amazing, but once they die, the rest of my life's gonna be ruined. Because I'm never gonna meet somebody that's gonna be as good as them. So that's one way to look at it.
Nikki said the book questions needs to go. And Nikki said, "Oh my God, is YouTube blocking my comments again? Oh, what the fuck?" And Ray said, "If you put the snacks and pop away, you will lose weight. Haven't touched pop in 2 years. Only flavor water." And Proto said, "Wait, should I also choose a number?"
Yeah. You've been hanging around for how long? You ain't picked no damn number.
Dookie, why is it Jewish men won't go down on their women?
Because they cheap. And they women don't pay them enough.
No, because it's too close to their gas chamber.
Girl, you got us kicked off of Facebook. You about to get a slant. The door slammed on us on YouTube. Oh man. So
When does a cub become a Boy Scout?
I don't know when.
When he eats his first brownie. You know, brownies from Girl Scouts. When you start Girl Scouts, you're considered a brownie. When you start Boy Scouts, you're considered a cub. So they saying the cub got to eat the brownie.
Oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know that terminology. Hold on, we got some stuff to read. Let's see.
Read that.
No, you ain't.
Read that. Read that. Read that. Bray said, "Wait." I knew he meant wait. Nikki said, "Nope, I'm not sorry."
Mm.
What's the difference between a dead baby and a table? Oh no, this one's nasty. Like nasty and not, that's like a pedophile way. Uh, what do you call a blonde doing a handstand?
A blonde doing a handstand is a broomstick.
A blonde doing a handstand is a brunette with bad breath.
So Ray Stone said, "Come on, California, raising head." Read the comments. Right. At least put your glasses on, dame. And then Nikki said, Elsa is supposed, yeah, right? Elsa is supposed to, oh, talking about that storm.
It's supposed to hit us now on a different note. It's time for Daisy and Luke
Alright, well,
to get the scooting.
well, that was fun, as usual. But
It was fun, but now it's time to run. You know what I'm saying?
I been knew what you were saying. Okay, that helped me out. I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. Alright, we'll be right back. We're going to finish that video so you're going to see what happens.
Look, dude.
How do I zoom?
Grab it and
Oh, okay. Got it. You're behind a tree.
it ran behind the tree.
Doesn't like you.
I think it's cute. Look creepy though.
It is cute looking. Where'd it go? In the water?
Nothing.
Ain't there water back there?
Huh?
There's water back there.
It is. It went,
Take the thing over there.
it went behind that big bush. Or big palm tree. I wasn't going to touch it, but I was going to get close. Oh, look. There it is on the tree.
Where?
Right there. What is it?
I don't know. It's running now. It's scared of us more than we're scared of it. It's like an adventure.
I know.
We're gonna get bit and attacked by this thing.
It doesn't look harmful.
Well, a badger don't look harmful. And then you get next to it, it's a beast.
I guess you're right.
Think about it. A badger look all cute, and then they get all crazy and attack you.
I don't know where it went.
But if that thing jumps out on me, I'm blaming you.
Yo, this is awesome. We're like literally in Mexico. In like
And we see wild animals.
in the bushes. Seeing animals you can't see in the United States. And chasing them down too.
Yep, like hunters.
So you could pet it.
So you could pet it.
All right, let's go to the ocean.
Okay.
All right, people. We will get back
Love
to you.
guys. Mr. and Mrs. Lewis out.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Mr. and Mrs. Lewis.
Out.
Deuces.
Nice out too.
It is. See, stand up. All right, my pretty bride. I approve. All right, get me. Just something simple to go out with you. Do you approve? You approve?
Looks good. Looks good.
It's good?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
That's my new husband.
Oh, you stopped it? Oh. Well, number one, I'm not your new husband. I'm your husband.
Alright, I'll cut that part.
Wow, this is pretty. Pretty creepy. That's pretty. Wow, this is really pretty. My son jumped out, came after us. So this cat has been in the same spot all day. We done seen him a couple times. Oh, little dude. Should we take him with us?
Yep, we're taking him home.
We'll probably get arrested.
Look how cute he is.
Oh. Come on, come get on the camera. Come get on the camera. Come on.
He's purring.
Yeah, maybe when we go to the store tomorrow, we're buying food.
Yeah, we'll get him some first food.
All right, little dude.
Bye, dude.
You gotta go to dinner.
He's following us. He's like, please pet me.
All right. Guys, I realized how terrible my editing was back then. That's back when I used to record everything. You hear us saying stuff. You got me just recording us walking.
From
Man.
like ever.
Yeah.
Alright, go down. We already did all that. Alright. Ray Stone said, be safe. Frank said, Nikki said, we lost power the other night. Frank said, why choose pie? And Ray said, at Nikki, be safe. Ray said, I'm getting storms too right now, but the heat is gone. Proto said, at Frank, why not? Ray said, someone check his black card. Caliber Killer said, this is how the movie Outbreak started. LOL. DJ Grom said, have a good vacation, buddy. Nikki said he was there. This was their honeymoon. Frank said, have fun, y'all. Frank has left the building. Look, Frank left. It's time to get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Nikki said, oh, poor kitty. Proto said that was one cute cat.
You know what's crazy? Look how much gray I wear. I got a gray shirt on right now.
The same
Earlier,
gray shirt from the video.
this is definitely not the same gray shirt from the video.
It looked like it.
Anyway, so I got a gray shirt on right now. I got had a gray shirt on in the beginning of the video, and then we get dressed to go to eat dinner, and I'm wearing a gray shirt. That's crazy.
You need some color in your life.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I am getting tired of gray, but I just don't know. Guess I gotta go shopping. Maybe I'll go back to. You know what it is? I got to the point where I feel like when I was younger, that's when I had shirts that had designs and all that stuff on them. Then I got older, it's like more neutral stuff because I could just wear them with jeans and shoes because I got into wearing shoes. But now I feel like maybe I don't know what I will get, but I will have to like it. So guys, I might have to go shopping, change up my
You need to expand your wardrobe.
yeah.
All right.
But people thought I was dressed up today because I wore these pants. And I had my blazer on. It was like, oh, you all dressed up? I was like, still got jeans on. I guess it kind of looked like pants.
That's why we ain't take them cats from us.
It was one cat.
No, there was more when we found them. There was two. We gotta go to that video. There was two that came up on a little patio.
I don't know where ever went to cat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, not on the boardwalk.
No, on the patio.
Yeah.
When I was feeding them.
Yeah. Nikki, it was a cute cat.
Proto said it was one cute cat. She said, oh, poor kitty.
I'm sure he probably eats well. Like, he's at a resort. You know how many people probably walk past that cat? And he was pretty skinny, so I don't know.
I was going to say that, but he was kind of skinny.
You know what's weird? I was up super late Tuesday night. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So I thought I'd have been really tired last night, but I'm still up a little late last night. I wasn't that tired. But today, well, I'm not super tired. I'm filming. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I bought these controllers. I'm going to do my review on that. I've recorded everything. Now I just need to put it together. Oh, you know what I should have showed them? Guys, I didn't advertise it yet, but you have to watch a movie called
The War movie?
No. Like they gotta watch I Care a Lot.
Oh yeah, I Care a Lot.
It's on Netflix. You gotta watch it. I did my review today, so make sure you check it out. Oh, now I can actually add that review to the 4th of July video. In the 4th of July video, I say that we watched it, and it's gonna be in the description. So I'll add it. Nikki said, it breaks my heart to see some homeless cats. What about homeless dogs, Nikki? Why I gotta be cats? If you could be sexist or racist, what is it when you like one animal over the next? An animalist?
Nikki said, "What's it about?"
It's about.
It's about.
Oh, I got it. It's about. You know what's cool is in my review, I don't really give it away, but I kind of just touch about the little bit and leave out all the extra stuff. But anyway, it's about a woman who pretty much would fake being a guardian for a person that's fine, an elderly person, and then she get them put in a home and is able to take and sell their houses and
All their assets.
yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say because it's so good.
But there's a big twist in it, so you gotta just watch it.
Yeah, and I feel like it's good just to let it unfold without knowing too much. But when I watched the whole trailer,
They give away too much.
well, no, that's when I've seen a little bit of it. When I watched the whole trailer the other day because I had to record the trailer to cut it up, I was like, I mean, I get the way the trailer is, so it wasn't too bad. But the trailer, if you would watch the whole trailer, and remember when we saw it, it was like no sound. It was just, but and then you stopped it. But
Nikki said, "I'm trying to see if I'd watch it." Sounds like the net.
I don't know what the net is.
That was with Sandra Bullock on the internet. She meets that weird guy. Like, she used to make video games, and he was encrypting it, and met this crazy guy, and he wanted to kill her for her video game or whatever she was making on the net. I've never seen the net.
No.
What?
When did that come out?
A long, long time ago.
When we wasn't together?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if they really tried.
Definitely never seen the net.
Yeah, I think they never seen the net.
Yeah, I heard it. Ray said I was cleaning out storage of my phone stuff and came across those cases, and my wife said to get rid of them. Oh wow, that's funny. You finally found them. Ray said I'm actually said it actually was a good movie. Me and my wife watched it. Told said we'll be right back. We won't be here when you get back.
Yeah, we're about to get off.
All right, guys. Usually when Frank chimes out, that's like our time to go. That's like our official thing now.
And I have to go to the bathroom, so.
That's it.
Alright, guys. It was a good show. We will see you again next
Definitely.
Thursday. And Nikki, watch that movie. I care a lot.
Yeah. I'll watch it again.
You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
And she said, I just bought the Haunting movie.
What haunted movie? That's so random.
And Ray said, night, night. Good night, Ray.
I just bought the haunted movie. Good night, Ray. Well, text Sandy and let her know what haunted movie. All right, guys. Got a little video for you. And now your mama knows.
What's going on, guys? This is the all-purpose champ, a.k.a. the king of content, a.k.a. I'm a cowboy. This is the reason why you should check out this channel. So let's go.
Most important thing about the channel is it's a everything channel. So make sure you check out all of the playlists. I have product review videos, vlogging, movie reviews,
How-to videos and gaming videos.
I make videos called Trash Talk 101 where, well, you guessed it, I talk trash or rebuttal back to someone who talked trash to me. Shows and podcasts.
And more.
I have over 1,000 videos, over 50-something playlists, and every single video on my channel is assigned to a playlist. I want to thank everyone who ever came to the channel and watched a single second of any video. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And with that said, and now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.